Hello, everyone, and welcome to Melody of the Maelstrom, where a bunch of real-life bards play Dungeons & Dragons. Before we roll those starting titles, we do have a few sponsors that we need to shout out. Thank you to our first sponsor, D&D Beyond. Do you want to have all your resources conveniently in one place, and you hate math? Look no further. D&D Beyond has all of the digital resources that you could possibly need, including books, dice, and the ability to homebrew to your heart's content. Our second sponsor is FX May Vary, an awesome local band from Newmarket, Ontario, who specialize in making sure you always have your daily prescription for hard rock. Please be sure to check out their music on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you're most comfortable listening to your favorite tunes, and follow their Facebook and other socials for show dates and announcements. Their newest song, Torn, is now available to stream, so enjoy it, and remember, as always, individual FX may vary. There is also our Patreon, where we have a tier for every level of generosity. One includes being shouted out at the end of all Direbrand streams, including this one, and the other includes voice acting lessons with one of the talented players within our network of games. Finally, we have merch. Do you want a sweater, a shirt, or maybe even a mouse pad with that awesome Dire Bear logo? Be sure to check out the Pride section in our merch store as well. Even though it isn't yet Rainbow Month, we will always show our colors. We also have t-shirts, sweaters, and sweatpants, stickers, and tank tops. So go ahead and check out our merch page where you can find whatever it is your heart desires. And holy shit, I did a perfect ad read. Roll those credits.
Woo!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. The last we left off, the party was taking a long rest before continuing their journey to wherever it was that they were headed. There was a conversation, or a finished conversation with Stu, where we actually did the math and we did figure out that he could fit 500 potatoes into his bag of holding. Before a rest was had, and many deep conversations were had between multiple players, and it was a really, really wonderful section of roleplay. Before everybody woke up in the morning, and a small conversation was had with Nyx, and everyone realized, much to their dismay, that she was still unable to speak. And so we ended the session with Bavidius taking her beloved standing stone, the other of which presumably is held by her father. And as Bavidius let out a very tentative hello, he heard one in return. And that is precisely where we left off.
Who is this?
Interesting. I was going to ask you the same thing.
My name is Bovitius. Are you... I turned to Nyx. What the hell is your father's name?
She shrugs. She doesn't know.
What was the name of the colonel again? Like her first name?
Why am I drawing a blank on this?
Rembrandt. No, Rembrandt was the evil one.
He was technically colonel, very briefly.
He was.
So you're not wrong.
That's not Colonel Abriana Ferris.
Right, okay. So in the sending stone, I'll say, are you the former husband of Colonel Abriana Ferris?
There's a pause. Former?
Ah, yes. I regret to inform you that Colonel Ferris has been assassinated. I am Bovitius. I have succeeded her as a result of emergency measures, and I am here with your daughter.
Oh, that at least answers my follow-up question. Is she okay?
She's alive. Okay, is up for debate. I think we
What
could
happened?
all. Have you heard any news of a dragon, a blue dragon, flying about, causing devastation to the land?
No.
It was summoned by Colonel Ferris' assassins, a cult, and the city of Stormfell was massacred. Nyx and I and a few companions are the only survivors. I think she could really use a familial face.
I will consult with the circle. But begin heading to the west.
We are west. We are on the most west. We are on the coast that is
Can I
westmost.
say less? No, go into the fucking ocean.
I was just gonna keep riffing here. They're fucking druids. It could be in the ocean.
No, obviously I want you to walk into the ocean. I am not confused with my directions at all. What are you talking about? Oops. Well, isn't that embarrassing? I mean, east.
That makes considerably more sense.
Yeah, okay. He said east. Shut up, Bavidius.
um,
I'm not infallible, okay?
I
People make mistakes, alright?
I mean, he did
Stop
make a
ripping on it,
mistake.
let it go.
He did make a mistake.
Dude, I made a mistake.
I
He
know,
didn't
I
make a
know,
mistake.
I
Stop
know.
it.
I'm done.
Are you sure? Because you're still going.
Well, I'm in a conversation with the guy. Um, we are currently on the west coast. How far east must we travel to find you?
Head towards the mountains. Once you reach their base, I will meet you there.
Understood. I'll put the stone away. Now only I can
Silently
hear
flips you off.
only I can hear the conversation, right? It's not like a
Yeah.
radio talking to everybody.
No, it's as much as I call them Rocky Talkies, it's still definitely a sending stone.
Yeah, okay. So it's basically a telepathic conversation.
Yes.
All right. So I'll turn to the rest of the group and particularly to Nyx, and I'll say, um, Nyx's father is a part of the Druidic Circle, which potentially started this entire mess many millennia ago, if the books are true. And he has asked that we travel east to the base of the mountains to meet him. Now, we may continue north and divert after ensuring that Guardian's Cove is prepared for the attack they may yet face, or we may divert our course immediately. What say you?
I vote immediately.
Ovidius, you already know where I stand. I'll follow you to wherever you point.
I thank you for your companionship at this trying time, Barenthazar. It is good that you came to see us. Rendell, what say you?
East, west, anything seems good right now.
I think we've established that west is a bad idea.
No, it's fine.
Don't go west. Don't do that.
No, because what we'll do is we'll go west, we will circumnavigate around Guardian Cove, keep going west, and eventually we will wind up back on the other coast of the east side.
So,
Oh,
east
bold
it
of you
is.
to assume that your world is a sphere.
So, east
Well,
it is.
as a sailor, I'm going to say it is.
Well, as a soldier, I'm going to say the fastest route between 2 points is a straight line. Let's go east.
All right.
Is it gonna be that anytime you guys try to pick a direction, at any point in the campaign, it's gonna be like, we should go west. No, we should absolutely not go west.
Well, I mean,
Even
once
if it
we're
actually makes sense to go west.
once we're no longer 150 feet away from the continental shelf, I think we'll
Yeah,
be okay.
Oh no, go west. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Trust me.
West will become progressively more fine the more east we go.
Probably. Oh, you need to go west. Oh, fuck that shit. Nope. Sorry, guys. We only
Sorry,
go
there's
right.
a cliff at the end of this. I'm not going.
Life is a maze. You only go right. All right. Anyways, so Nyx begins just walking east. That is her answer.
Is there any sort of path by which we can continue to take the cart east, or is it like bushwhacking all the way?
So you can so there. Okay, so you guys were on the road north.
Mhm.
So if you could roll me a survival check actually before I just give that answer to you, that would be great.
Oh dear. Oh dears.
Our rolls are 12.
History or history would also work.
I have considerably better survival than history. But I can't see what I rolled because I have too many windows. Oh, that was bad. I
A
didn't
nine.
rolled a
see.
nine.
Rolled a 9.
I didn't need to see.
So Rendell, you remember that a few miles back, there was a fork in the road, and you guys took the northern one rather than the one that would kind of trundle off in an easterly direction. So you might lose a bit of time, but at least you'll probably be able to bring the cart.
Well, where it was back, there was a fork in the road. We kept going north. But if we backtrack, we can probably keep the cart if we go back to that fork and take the eastern path.
Very well. And I'll track down Nyx and convey that to her.
Grab her by the back of the skull? No.
Literally coming up behind her, reach out to grab her by the scruff of the neck, realize how bad of an idea that would be, and just tap her on the shoulder.
Oh, wait. It's like, yeah, you see an animal just kind of moving through the grass. You're like, oh, friend shape. That's a fucking honey badger. No.
Badger,
Oh, God.
badger.
Badger.
I mean, I rolled a 22, but I feel I would have come to the same conclusion as Rendell.
Yeah, just a lot faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, you tap her on the shoulder and she kind of whirls around.
Nix, Rendell has recalled a path that branched east just a couple of miles back. We can likely save the cart.
And then she follows you.
She gives me that eye roll, and I just give her a honey.
It's nice. Did you forget who your commanding officer was? Bitch.
It's not even just about like commanding officer nonsense. Like she's making me sassy. Sassy cow, sassy cow.
Sassy cow.
So we go back to the fork.
No one mess with a sassy cow. Now that's gonna be stuck in my head.
Ha ha! Where to put the cameras so that they stream well?
Right. So you guys kind of backtrack a little bit. And that's probably the point where Stu kind of pipes up and he's like, "Oi, hey, didn't you say that we were going? We're still going to the farm, right? Biggest potato farm on it. You promised?"
Yeah,
Well,
we're still gonna go there, but we gotta go this way first.
No, you said you gotta. You said we had to go that way.
we have to make a detour. We have received
Detour.
contact from a circle of druids. I don't know what you know of the druidic pursuits, Stu.
Oh, well, if you need a druid, mate, you got one right here.
Do I?
What are you, escape into a potato with arms?
Well, no, I can.
Anyways,
No,
Phobius,
no. Wait,
clearly not
that's all I
believing
said.
him.
No, I'm a druid. I can speak to. I can speak to potatoes, mate. I told you that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're a potato
Regardless of your capabilities, a group of potential allies, one of whom is the father of our friend Nix here, have reached out, and we must make a detour. But from what I know of druids, I'm sure they will be able to provide you plenty of your starchy
Friends.
foods.
Fine. If I get bored, I'm gone, mate. Right?
Would you like to play gin rummy?
What's that?
The most boring game I know.
Nah, it was wrong of me to expect entertainment from a cow, alright? And he just kind of turns around on the card.
Better watch
Flared
out, or
my
he might try to
nostrils.
play hot potato.
Snort. Angry snort. He just, reaches into his bag of potato holding and pulls out a potato and just begins having a conversation with it. Apparently, this one's name is Beavis.
I'm a potato.
Just like somebody's gonna do it. Come on. Come on.
I walk
Okay.
up to where Sir Domino is riding and just ask, "How fare you, friend?"
The road ahead is treacherous, but the potato druid is quite entertaining. Thank you for that.
Well, I am glad he brings you a smile. I wish he could do the same for me, but perhaps one day.
I could, mate, if you'd lighten up.
Flatly ignore it.
Hey, Beavis, do you agree? He could probably have a laugh or two if he just kind of, unclenched his sphincter. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I don't
Which
know. I
sphincter?
don't know, Bavinius, but I think he's calling you a tight ass.
Which sphincter are you talking about?
It's the most important one.
I'm very confused.
As there are
Do cows have more than one?
in a human body, there was about 50 unique sphincters in total.
Oh, okay.
Give
Well,
or take.
there's only one that you can really exert much
There's,
control
yeah, the
over.
one that you kind of really have, actual mechanical control over. The rest to kind of
Welcome to
Autonomous.
advanced anatomy class.
Science Minute with Charlotte.
No, you just
We
need to
made that
master your
screen.
body, that's all.
Jesus Christ. Moving right along.
Oh, we got to talk about sphincters for 20 minutes. Okay.
No, this isn't a Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate stream.
I think you guys have so as this conversation is kind of just going on, and Pavidius gets more and more inclined to just kind of throw Stu into the fucking stratosphere. You guys do go back.
Backtrack.
There you go. Thank you.
Back
You
to the
guys do
fork.
make your way back to the fork, which is now to the left instead of to the right, because I do have a firm grasp on directions.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Do you think we should go right?
You know what I should have said? I should have said Weast. You guys should go Weast.
I think we will go left on the fork.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to go west?
I'm quite sure.
Nah, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Randall, do you want to go west?
Or just suggested going west. So
Oh, no, you didn't. You said you
Yes,
didn't
I did.
care.
I said that we could keep going west and eventually we'd end up on the eastern side. West.
Okay, touche. All right.
All right, you go west, we'll go that way.
Bovidius hides a chuckle under behind his hand as he turns and starts navigating the cart onto the correct track. I was gonna say a thing. Right, I was just gonna remind everyone. Be careful for any sign of bandits, highwaymen, brigands of any type along this road. As word gets out about what's happened here, there will be many coming to find spoils of war. Let us not be among those spoils.
Okay. So the cart just kind of continues to trundle along. And the coast eventually gives way to very ancient kind of rainforest setting. So all of these all of these trees have been here for centuries. And as you're passing them, you can see that the spans of the trunks are wide enough that you could drive a cart through them if you wanted to. And there are certain aspects of the road that do actually just kind of go through the center of a tree rather than cutting it down and just simply moving it out of the way. And as you guys continue to make your way through this forest, there's the sound of rapidly cascading water just kind of somewhere off to your left, and you guys realize that you guys are coming up on a very large waterfall that kind of just goes down over multiple layers before collecting in a basin, and then there's this very large river that just kind of moves away from it, just kind of lazily snaking its way across the countryside, probably eventually draining into the ocean. And there is a large bridge that seems to have come into disrepair. You can see that some of the planks of the bridge are covered in like this thick green moss, and other ones look rotted to the point where they will give away, and other ones look rotted to the point where they have given away. There are multiple points within this bridge where it would be pretty precarious to walk. And just kind of sitting on the ground in front of this very large bridge, just kind of drawing in the semi-wet dirt with a stick, is this large humanoid creature, and it has what appears to be just a very baby tree, just in its like clenched between its teeth. It's just pale green kind of skin, just like marred with all of these scars that have poorly healed. This greasy mat of black hair that just cascades kind of down to its shoulders, and as it looks up with you with these like bloodshot eyes, it stands up, revealing like these tree trunk type legs, and it's only wearing a loincloth kind of made of what appears to have been a bear question mark at some point. As a troll just gets up and stands in front of its bridge and looks at all of you menacingly before it just reaches up, grabs the sapling from between its teeth and flicks it. Well, well, well. What have we here?
We would like to pass your bridge, troll.
Well, if you want to use my bridge, you gotta pay a toll.
What's the toll?
If you don't pay the toll, you can't use my bridge.
That sounds fair. What's the
Hey,
toll?
what do you have?
I don't know. What are you looking for?
Gold mostly. That's usually what people find of value these days.
Well, what do you need gold for? You've got everything you could ever want right here.
Because people find it of value.
Clearly, it's not for keeping the upkeep of the bridge.
Alright. Listen, okay? This bridge has been in the best state of repair that it's ever been. Look, and he like goes out to the bridge and takes like one step out, and his foot immediately goes through it. And he just kind of turns around and puts his arms on his back. See, totally safe. I could cross it, but you gotta, you know, it's a matter of trust.
Here, we'll pay the toll, but you have to prove that it's safe and cross it all the way.
Okay, that seems fair. Yeah. So what do you have?
Well, we're not going to tell you what we have until you cross the bridge and then come back.
No. Your deal was you gotta pay the toll, and then I'm gonna cross.
I said we'd pay the toll once you cross the bridge and come back.
No. I listened. You said that you was gonna pay the toll, and then I was gonna cross the bridge. So pay the toll, and then I will cross the bridge.
Well, I feel like I shouldn't pay for services before they're rendered.
Well, I feel that you need to trust that I have a quality product and that you're gonna get what you pay for.
Well, your foot went right through the first plank.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Over. No.
Oh, it's broken in half.
This is quality oak, mate.
I mean, at one time it was, probably.
You're not gonna find a bridge in the next
Hold
time.
on. I pull a gold piece out. I'll give you half now, and the rest later.
Very good.
But you got to go back. This is a guarantee.
You do have gold.
I do have. I have some gold.
That's incredibly interesting. You know, because I like you, I'd be willing to have a bit of a renegotiation.
Mm-hmm.
Give me all of your gold, or I'll kill you.
You're cute.
I'm gonna pipe up to the troll here, actually, and I'll be like, you mentioned you wanted gold because other people seem to find it of value. But what things do you truly value?
He kind of sits down like a toddler. You know, they don't really bend their knees; they just kind of like just sit. And you guys can feel the ground shake a little bit as he sits down. And he's like, you know, no one's ever asked me that before. I would have to say that I truly value friendship and the respect of the position that I deserve.
That's fair.
Cheese.
Well, I can assure you, you have made a number of friends here today. And I can also assure you that, as I hope we have shown by our attempt to negotiate with you here, that we are friends who truly do respect your position as tollkeeper of this bridge. Wouldn't you agree, Barenthazar?
I totally agree.
And I would like this to count as the help action to Barenthazar performing some type of persuasion check.
So I have to roll persuasion.
I haven't asked for one yet.
Okay.
I'm feeling it coming. That's all I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
this has
I've
been
asked
my
for it,
help
though.
action.
okay. So you give me all of your gold, and I will consider not killing you. I think that's a real fair trade.
Well, the beginning of this negotiation was about the bridge. That's the most important part of this negotiation.
Yeah, but I don't really like having conversations, so you made me have one, so. Usually it's I put my hand out and people put goals in it and then they cross the bridge. But first you questioned the nature of my product and then you refused to pay and asked me to produce proof that my product is fine. No, I'm just gonna squish you and turn you into jelly and then take all your gold and end this stupid conversation.
Well, I mean, if you take all the gold, at least you can go fix up the bridge then.
Listen, there is, he points his like huge finger at Rendell in particular. I said to you, there is nothing wrong with my bridge.
Then cross
And
the
if
bridge.
you question,
No,
I should not have to cross my own bridge. You should just take my
Are
word
you
for it.
afraid?
That is because you are scared because you know I'm right.
I'm not scared.
You're
I'm not
definitely
scared of
scared.
nothing. No,
Then cross the bridge.
no, you paid me first.
Demonstrate your
Wait.
product for us.
No, I shouldn't have. This conversation is not going the way that it usually do. I say pay me, and you do. Pay me.
Mr. Troll, what is your name?
If,
Fib?
no, man, don't insult my intelligence.
Biff. I was not insulting your intelligence. I was simply showing the poor quality of my own hearing.
There's some
Unlike-
people think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I have a bridge and I collect money to let people cross my bridge. And it's not my fault if nobody's crossed my bridge in like a decade or so. I don't know how long it's been. It's not my fault. I shouldn't have to prove that it's not derelict. It's fine.
Well, as a gesture of the respect that you so rightly deserve, I am willing to consider accepting the terms you have laid forth, that we must have a fight. However, if you look around, this particular side of the bridge appears to have a very narrow forest line, and you, having such long arms and legs, would be at a disadvantage fighting on this side of the bridge, when I can clearly see that things open up and present you a much more advantageous battle arena on the other side. Perhaps we should all file across the bridge to the side that gives you the best opportunity to succeed in your proposed combat.
I whispered above video, so I'm not crossing the bridge. I'll fucking fall through that thing.
So, what you're suggesting is you don't pay me, you get to cross my bridge, and then I will kill you.
And then you still
Something
get your
about
gold.
that doesn't quite sit right. Because you still then get to cross my perfectly good bridge for free, when I could just kill you right.
You had already taken the bridge out of the negotiation. You will
No,
not
I
succeed
didn't.
at killing us on this side of the bridge. you will attempt to swing your mace, your little sapling there.
Oh,
And,
it's not little. No.
well,
He like, oh, wait, no,
in
all
your
right.
mouth it
Hey, listen,
was. In your mouth it
because you're,
appeared small.
I know that's just my toothpick. Oh, wait, if you want to have a fair, you know, negotiation, I should probably show you what I'm working with, alright? Hey, boys, you want to come out for a minute? And 2 other trolls
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
step out from underneath the bridge. As a friend, I should probably let you know that I do have my brothers with me. Say hello to Beef and Buff. Do not forget that my name is Biff. And we would like to collect our toll now, please.
You still have yet to tell us the price of the toll.
As
Want
per
all our
my
gold?
previous question, how much do you have? One of the troll grumbles in a language that you guys don't quite understand, and he turns to you like, I'm telling him, you just shush. We will, just shush.
You will what?
Nothing.
Well, clearly he said something. He's undermining you.
I know, he wants sandwich for lunch, and I told him we were gonna have
Yep.
lunch.
Do one of your brothers want to fix the bridge?
I told him
Not
we
to-
was gonna eat, because
Can I
that's
talk to
just
them
kind of...
instead?
Oh, they're not good with the conversationals. I take care of the conversationals. I'm the best at speaking of my
So
brothers.
you're saying they're too stupid?
Well, between you and me.
That
Please,
doesn't
does
seem very
anybody
nice. They
speak
can
troll?
understand what we're saying, can't they?
No, they don't understand at all. I can't even speak common. I'm the only one who can speak common.
Oh.
I'm
What do they speak?
intellectual. I don't know, whatever the other languages that we speak. You know the name of the other language that we speak? No, they don't. It's just stupid. So, anyways, I was gonna kill you. We was gonna kill you because you haven't paid the toll. I think that's where this conversation is kind of beginning to... Oh, yeah, no, I was gonna show you our weapons. Yeah, okay, hold on. If you're not properly intimidated, let me go and we'll just go. Hey boys, can you and he like speaks in that same language, and they reach
Is it
under and pull out.
abyssal?
He's like, huh? It is not abyssal.
Okay.
I think trolls speak giant, don't they?
They do speak giant.
Okay.
Does anybody
Yeah.
speak giant?
Minotaur's not an offshoot of giant, is it?
No, it is not.
Actually, I think
Unfortunately.
it would be an offshoot of abyssal.
No. Does anyone here speak giant?
No. I'll speak common and dwarven.
I only speak
Verdammt.
common, abyssal, deep speech, and draconic.
And Nyx doesn't speak.
Yep. Well, no, she can understand languages right now.
That's not gonna do shit for the trolls.
Definitely not gonna do shit for the trolls. Yeah, because if we're saying anything behind your backs, there's gonna be no way that she's gonna... Pretty sure she doesn't... Now I have to... Now I have to check. What languages do you speak, girl?
Half works, so maybe.
She took Elvish, because...
Reasons.
Why not?
Straightforward.
There's reasons! Right. So none of you can speak giant, so he turns and barks something to his brothers. And they reach again under the bridge and pull out just these tree trunks, essentially, which appear to be very large clubs.
Now see, right there. Right bloody there. You have all that available material and you haven't fixed the bridge.
Listen, mate, if we used these to fix the bridge, we wouldn't have nothing to squish you with.
Why don't you
I
just
mean,
knock
Pay
there's
down...
trees
attention!
all
I'm
around.
supposed to be the stupid one, and you're
Why-
not fucking listening to me.
Why don't you... You three look very strong. I'm not gonna lie. Very, very muscular. I'm sure that all three of you could take one of these big trees, push it over and make a new bridge out of it. People will be more likely to pay for a bridge that they can actually cross without having to worry about falling down into the water.
If nobody's crossed the bridge in the last decade, it's probably not worth it to fix the bridge because nobody's crossed it.
Did you ever think it's because people saw the quality of the bridge and they turned away?
No, because we squished them before they could cross it.
So they paid you and then you squished them.
Maybe. Anyways.
Yeah, that's not
I
going to
think
work for me.
I think this conversation is over. I find the idea of squishing you rather amenable, so
they've murdered innocent people?
the best thing that I can recommend is just kind of stay still, and it'll be over as soon as you stop squirming, okay?
It's fine. I was going to say the exact same thing to you three.
So as they... Whoop.
There has been a hydrate redeemed.
Good timing.
Indeed.
Cheers.
We're gonna need it.
Well, we're getting squished, so.
They're going to attempt to do the squish. Actually, I think we are going to take a short 5-minute break before we run into this combat. Because I just ran out of beverage, so
Okay.
sorry for the kind of full stop there, but
Alrighty.
I just ran out of drink, so
Heading to intermission then.
we will see you back here in a minute, guys. everyone, and welcome back. So, the last we left off, Biff and his brothers were getting ready to squish the party, in Biff's words. Biff kind of stretches. He's like, if you find it amenable, we will probably just squish you, and then we will take all your things, and you will be dead. Right? Initiative for me, please.
Amenable is not the word I think you think it means.
I'm gonna squish you first.
Well, you know what I'm going to do?
Good luck with that.
After we've disposed of you, just out of spite, I'm going to fix your bridge.
Okay. Why is the initiative tracker not popping up now? Oh, great.
I gotta figure out where to put all these windows.
Isn't this a joy? Ooh!
Thank you. Thank you very much for that gifted sub.
I rolled a natural 20 on initiative. Ooh, yeah, baby. We're gonna squish you.
16.
I'll get to squish you first. Okay.
Where is me? There is me.
Where is you? A turn.
And oh jeez.
Where is the initiative tracker?
Oh yeah, natural 1. Yeah.
Nice.
Not only
terrible.
do you go last, you hit yourself in the kneecap with your own weapon.
If some of that, or I believe them that the bridge is fine, I go to cross it and fall through.
Turn order. There we go.
Initiative. There it is. 9.
Hey. Nailed it.
Delightful.
9.
9.
And domino. 18.
I rolled an 18. I don't know how to enter that into the initiative.
I got
there,
you. It's
though.
okay. You're good. You're good. Okay, and oh, did I not click on our token like a doof? Cool. Cool. Nope, that one's going away. Just rolled that first. Okay, so in descending order, that makes it the troll's turn. So, Biff, true to his word, takes quite a few thunderous steps forwards. 5, 10, 30, boop. And he is going to make multiple attacks against you, because in his words, he is going to... Untrue to his word, they don't use the tree trunks that they pulled out to try to scare you with. You realize that they wield these tree trunks as clubs to try and intimidate all of you. And then as they go into fight mode, you can see he just discards the tree trunk and just lunges at you with these huge black claws and these like really pointed teeth that fill the sassy smirk that streams across his face. So he is going to make 2 attacks against you. Chow. That is a 14 and a 17.
Because I have my shield equipped on the road, those don't hit.
Oh, okay. So he
with the
lunges...
shield, my AC is 16. Or sorry, is 18.
Yeah. Okay. So he lunges at you, and you lift your shield up and just like bat his face away, and then manage to jump backwards as his claws just kind of catch the front of your uniform and tear the fabric, but they don't manage to find purchase in your precious flesh. However, his brothers do get to go on the same turn as him. 5, 20. Hey, Maranthazar, how you doing? You feeling good? You feeling great?
Feeling good.
As this one, just with a wordless bellow, just like lunges towards you. Also, immediately discarding the tree trunk that they had. Ooh, that is a crit.
Oh, he 20'd?
Crit. Yep.
Damn.
So you were going to take a painful 6 points of piercing damage as he bites you, like kind of over the shoulder into your torso and around your arm, before he lets you go and swipes at you with his claws. And you kind of stumble back a little bit from just the onset of sudden pain, and he just totally whiffs that second attack. It's his brother. And 50, 20, 25. Should I be a
Not
jerk?
the damn
Cat,
horses.
what do you think? Should I be a jerk? Should probably be mean today. Should she continue her trend of horse murder?
She woke up and chose violence.
Well, unfortunately, these things only have a movement speed of so much. So. And these horses can count their lucky stars. Man.
Critical fail?
No. Bad, though. Bad. It's bad. Neither of those were above 10. So apparently,
Wow.
Roll20 doesn't want me to murder any horses today. So it immediately runs, like, the third one immediately goes over to the horses, and as he starts to bite and claw at the horses, Biff immediately turns. He's like, "No, squish the paper first, you idiot!" He just totally misses all of the attacks on the horse because he is getting yelled at. He doesn't understand what it says, but the tone is definitely Domino, that makes it your turn.
2 swings.
I'm assuming you're going to move here.
Yes. 1 hit.
Ooh.
Is that a new domino model?
Oh,
And-
no.
I'm very confused
Okay.
for a moment.
Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Everything. Listen, we are having a
All right.
good day.
When you're part of
I
the
did a
team.
total of 9 damage with 1 swing to the troll in front of me.
All
And that
right.
will end my turn.
That just so happens to be Biff.
Bloody Biff.
So you slash him across, like, the top of his bicep, and he looks down as his thick red blood begins running down the exterior of his arm. He's like, "Oh, I told you to stay still, you absolute meat bucket." Is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Barenthazar, that makes it your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
You are in melee, good sir. Which one are you shooting?
Oh, I can't.
You can,
can't,
just
I'm
not
in
the one
melee,
in
can
melee
I?
with you.
Well, it's gonna be him.
Okay. So you totally can, but you're rolling with disadvantage because you are in smacking distance.
No, the heck with it. I'll just go with my Morning Star. Give me a moment here. Oh, fuck's sakes. Yep, just mad to make sure that's what I had equipped.
At least we're following the trend of casters taking 10-minute turns.
Yep, I critically failed. That was a natural 1.
No.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm going to lose another character.
I need you to roll a d100 for me, good sir.
26.
Ooh. Okay. So essentially, you go to throw out an Eldritch Blast, and then kind of you hold your hand out and the magic in your palm, it's kind of like you've put in a little handful of black powder and it just kind of sputters, like just dies.
Oh shit!
And Biff immediately looks over and he's like, that one can't even do with magic. What is it? It's easy to squish. Don't worry about him. Just squish him. Yeah, and I will remember what precisely that does. So. Okay. Is that your turn? That was just your first attack. That was the natural one, yeah.
Yeah.
So you do get 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Let's see what happens. 16.
I think that will hit them.
All right. So that is I'm right there. 1d10. 8.
Okay. So after the large one in front of you just kind of turns back, just kind of chuckling deeply. You shoot him directly in the face. You can see like the scatter of the black magic, and it impacts his nose and just hits the rest of his face. And then you hear Biff kind of go, "Oh, never mind." And you just hear the low grumble as he turns to his brother like, this my bad. That's this my bad. I'm sorry. That was 8 points.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Bavidius.
Would any of my combat training over the last 20 years have included any knowledge of trolls and how to fight them?
Roll me a history check.
Would be history. It would be bloody history. That's a
Listen, you've been
3.
taught this, and you are trying to remember information that you've been taught. It is a history check, and get wrecked because that's definitely not high enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it's wrong to be history.
Listen, this is a high octane situation, and you're under a lot of pressure, and recalling all of the time that you spent cramped up in a classroom isn't coming to mind right now, man.
All right, so I'm gonna move on up. Move on to.
Oh shit!
That is a horse.
Yeah, I'll move into this position.
A horse is the horse.
Oh, it was on the borderline, so I thought maybe I had a spot to go, but okay.
Nope. You would be like squishing in between. Sorry, just kind of. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So in that case, I'll just scooch over next to Sir Domino and maybe give Nyx a chance in here if she wants it. And I'm gonna throw my shield on the ground and unsling the greatsword from my back. And we gonna get to swinging. First strike. That's a 9. So that ain't gonna cut it. Second strike. That's an 11. That probably ain't gonna cut it.
Oh, so you take 2 swings, and Biff just kind of takes 2 really big steps back. And he says, "What is it I told you? I told you to stay still, so I can't squish you. Your resisting is doing little more than annoying me and my brothers, so just stay still, and I will do the squish, and I promise you will suffer, but not for very long." Is that your turn?
No, I'm gonna action surge and fighting spirit, which I should have done at the start of the turn, but I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna miss twice." And there we were. So, better remember to give myself 5 temp HP, and then 2 more greatsword swings. Oh my god! So a 12 on the first swing, because it's advantage now with the fighting spirit.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, and then A
That's
20 on the second
That's-
swing.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, finally. 8 fucking damage.
Hey, damage is damage is damage. Right. So then you immediately kind of just sneer and step forwards and take another swing at him, and he's like, "Oh, I saw you! Ow! Hey, boy, that was uncalled for.
Now you're
You're
just being
being
right.
downright rude. You're just being rude. I'm just trying to squish you." Is that your
You
turn?
do fail to see the irony there, don't you?
What irony, me?
That's my turn.
Is that like metal? Anyways, that's gonna make it Nick's turn. Eenie, you seem to be dealing with Biff, so she's gonna go over and help Garenthazar with Buff.
Is it It's Boff, isn't it?
This is Buff. So this one. So
Buff,
There's
buff,
Biff,
guy that-
Beef, and Boff.
yeah, Beef attack the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beef attack the horses. You are fighting Buff.
Sorry, you said
okay.
Boff, and I got confused. I'm like, there's a fourth brother?
No. Oh, it's Biff, Beef, and Buff. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I thought you said
And then-
Boff.
Buff. Biff, Beef, and Buff. Anyways, Nick's is gonna hit Buff. Chow. Okay, one of those hits. Oh, and then she's gonna bonus action rage because I forgot to make her do that at the beginning of her turn because I'm the stupid. Okay, well, he's still gonna take 11 points of slashing damage, which is not bad. Oh no, I can do math. Hold on, I can totally do math. Here we go. Okay. So she pulls out a great axe and just slashes him once across the chest. Rendell, that makes your turn.
All right. I'll just shake my head as I watch them throw away their clubs. I have about much faith in those as I do with the bridge.
Oh, just hit them already. You said the.
Nope, I'm gonna keep shit talking them.
I'm liking this new Rendell.
Honestly, though, please hit them.
I'm sassy.
All right, I guess I will. I am going to run up and jump in the back of the cart.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Let's go.
Ooh.
At least I'm going to try to, but this thing does not want to work. Freaking roll 20. See if it'll work from here. Yes. So 15-foot radius is
No.
That will hit all of them.
Yes, it will.
Absolutely beautiful.
Holy lawnmower.
That is a.
It is a
Wisdom save?
wisdom save.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. How many times I roll a 0? I rolled a
Damn.
0.
What is
Yep.
their negative to wisdom? Jeez.
I'm not gonna tell you that. But yeah, I rolled a 0. So, I got a 0, a 16, and an 11. So in order: Buff, Beef, Biff.
Big yikes.
Beef was the 6th. Beef succeeded.
Beef, yes. Okay. So
But
Beef
the
takes
other-
half damage.
Yep. But the other two take the full damage.
Okay.
Yep. When I'm done, I'm going to fix every plank in that bloody bridge. I'm going to use your clubs to do it.
Actually, so can you explain to us what your Spirit Guardians looks like? Because I don't think you've used this yet.
I have not. What do I want them to look like?
That's a good question.
They will probably look like sirens.
That makes a lot of sense.
I was trying. It was racking my brain to think that one. I was like, "What's the name of them? What's the name of them? What's the name of them?" It was either that or mermaids.
Everybody gets really confused as a bunch of beautiful, ethereal-looking female humanoids appear in the light, in a circle of light that enshrouds Rendell. Before you can see all of their faces twist and contort in rage and aggression as they begin to attack the trolls. And yeah, do a pretty decent amount of damage to each of them. Okay. So
That will be my turn.
that makes it their turn. So they each do the thing. So as it becomes their turn again, you can see that some of the wounds on their bodies, like particularly the slash marks, just begin to close and bleed a lot less profusely than they were before. Biff just kind of cocks his head. Well then, brothers, do you think it's about time we just get to the squishing? As much as we've had fun, yeah, I think it's about time that we just kind of, yeah. Guys, this is our lunch, and we should probably just, okay, good. We're all in agreement. Also, can somebody squish that little fucker on the cart? Could that hurt?
I thought they didn't understand common.
Oh, shut up, they get the tone.
Oh, we will shut up your tone.
So... Falls, all of you are within the Spirit Guardians. And trolls are stupid. Fine. Bavidia, say 22 and a 14.
The 22 hits.
Okay.
Even without the shield, the 14 does not hit.
Okay. Just tell me which one hits, man.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So the 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And this dude gonna jump. Check.
Ooh. Would I get an opportunity attack while he flies through the air?
Keep in mind, his speed is halved because of Spirit Guardians.
Motherfucker. Does that affect jumping?
Your jump calculator's based on. I think it's a equation based on strength score and movement.
Yeah, but it's not like.
Like it's part of your movement to jump. Yeah.
You want me to kill your horse, or are you gonna let me jump?
I mean, if you want to jump, jump.
Fine. I can't do anything other than hit the horse where he is, okay? Help me out here.
It looked like a 15-foot jump, so like that's just all your movement. That's all.
Not gonna go anywhere else. He was told to hit the dude in the cart. He's gonna hit the dude in the cart. I don't want to hit the horses, so let me do the jump. All right. And apparently I can't hit the dude on the fucking cart because I roll like shit. Does a 16 hit you, Rendell?
It does not.
Of course it doesn't.
Roll 20 doesn't like any of us today, so there's something there at least.
Oh, never mind. There we go. Parenthesar, you're gonna take. It's 20. A crit. Another crit. I crit on you again. Apparently, roll 20 doesn't like you in particular today. So it's gonna bite you and claw at you. Oh, actually, no, because hold up, the previous one is going to hit you, Rendell.
Why is that?
Because of Barenthazar's crit fail. They get a D6 to add to their rolls.
Oh no.
Yeah, baby. That makes that a 21. Does a 21 hit you, Rendell?
Sorry, Rendell.
It would have, but I'll cast
Oh,
shield.
fuck you!
What? Let's go!
Fine.
No touchy.
No touchy.
Okay. So Barenthazar, you are going to take 15 points of piercing damage and 14 points of slashing damage as Buff just starts to lay into you.
I'm dead.
Because you shot him in the face and that sucked. You're okay, you're not dead, you're down though.
No, that took all my hit points. I only had 29 left.
Okay, so
15
you're
and
down.
14.
Yeah, but you're down.
Yeah.
You're not dead. You're only mostly dead.
You're only mostly dead.
And
I have
mostly
to make
dead
a
is
death
still
saving
very
throw.
much alive.
So everybody watches as Buff just kind of slashes Barenthazar across the chest and then picks him up, bites a chunk like out of his torso area, and then just kind of drops him back onto the ground and like chews thoughtfully for a second as blood just kind of runs down the side of his mouth. And that is their turn. But I'm pretty sure they also take Spirit Guardians damage again because they started their turns in the area, right?
Correct. Which do you want me to roll for that again?
Yes, please. I should have done that at the beginning, but I didn't. I just got
12.
real excited about
12
hurting people.
damage.
Dick.
The wisdom saves. I'm totally gonna succeed on this these wisdom saves, guys, because I rolled a 4, a 2, and another 2.
Oh no.
Did I succeed? Maybe? No? Okay.
No.
They all
so-
take
No, I
all
didn't.
damage.
I just had to. I have to ask. You know,
Yep.
well, just in case. You never know. You could have a absolutely horrendous spell save DC.
I mean, not the best.
So each of them take 2.
12.
So again, as your sirens begin to like crawl all over them and just bite and claw at them, Biff turns to his brother and he's like, "I did not tell you to squish that one. That's getting really itchy. That's not nice. No, stop it. Just get squished." And that is their turn. Domino, that makes your turn.
All right, so to do a bonus action, does that take one of my attacks?
No, that just takes your bonus action.
All right, so I'm going to say Flammis at sea, Searing Smite.
Let's go.
There we go.
All right, well, I hit with 1, so that is a modified 17.
Yep, that'll hit.
And then the Searing Smite will explode in an extra d6 of flame damage. And it will also inflict another d6 of flame damage the next turn. So we're looking
Ovidius
at a
doesn't know
total,
that's really good.
a total of 14 damage.
Nice.
3 of it is flame damage.
It's okay. So you light up your sword with just kind of radiant flame, and then slash Biff with it, and he recoils, just kind of. Hey, it's cheating! You're not supposed to use fire. That's cheating. I'm gonna squish you.
That'll end my
No
turn.
fire, no burn. That hurts. All right. Barenthazar, that makes it your turn.
I have to make a death saving throw, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Fuck! I don't even want to
Wasn't
tell you what it was.
Tell me
it
wasn't a
that
1.
one?
That means it was a 1.
Ah, that's 2 death fails. So, Barenthazar is leaking a startling amount of blood into the dirt. Oh boy.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Vidius, that makes it your turn.
I'll call to Rendell. Please help Varinthazar. No more must perish. Before I use all of my movement to circumnavigate the troll.
Okay. You didn't move through. Did you move through this space?
No, I started here. I went
Mm-hmm.
here, here, then here, and here, just on the diagonals.
Okay, I will.
I very intentionally avoided that space.
I have to ask if I
I
get the
know.
opportunity. I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna take it.
Oh, I'm looking out for them too. But I move around and I shout to Sir Domino, "The fire seems to hurt it. I like where your head's at. Let's see how much damage we can do together." And in a flanking position, I will take 2 swings with advantage.
Okay.
That is a 15 on the first, and another bloody 12 on the second.
The 15 hits.
Alright, that's something at least. 9 damage. Wait a second, do I have
Okay.
some? No, I think that's a higher level feat. I don't think I have. Oh my god! I can re-roll the 1 and the 2. I gotta re-roll 2 of those. 2 of those dice is +1, +2. What the hell? Why is it rolling 3 dice?
The greatsword is 2d6.
Yeah, it should be 2d6. And it's showing up
2d6 plus 4.
1 + 2 + 3 + 4.
Oh.
Anyways, we're gonna call it the 1 and
No
the
idea.
2, and I'm gonna re-roll both of them because I can re-roll 1s and 2s.
Bloody hell, I was muted. It already has the reroll built into it. The one that's in gray is the 2 is the reroll. So it's a 2 and a 3 plus a 4.
Oh.
Ah, that's where. Okay, now I get it. But I can still re-roll 2s.
Cool.
Is it only once per turn for fighting style?
Yeah, I think if you re-roll it, you have to go with the number that you get.
That would make sense. Yeah, must use the new roll even if it is a 1 or a 2. All right. Thank you very much, Rendell.
So 9.
Yep, 9 damage.
Cool. Thank you, D&D Beyond.
Honestly, roll 20's
Sure.
roll 20's doing good.
Okay. Is that your turn?
So
Biff actually turns around and he's like, "Oh, don't you return to fire. That's not cool." As you like slash him across the back. Ow! I'm trying to stop it. That's not fair.
Can I actually use my bonus action to pull out a torch and light it from my inventory?
That's definitely an action.
Okay, no problem. We'll just leave it where it is then.
That's the you gotta like pull out the flint and steel and like that's
Yeah.
There's a lot of effort. It's not like just.
Yeah, I'm picturing Tinderbox too much like a lighter. But yeah.
Not a lighter. Unfortunately.
That is fine.
That's a lot of effort.
We won't worry about the torch. That's just my turn.
Okay. That makes it Nyx's turn. Does she have anything that she can do for Baranthazar? I don't think so. Nope.
Do me a favor and just kill the fucker.
Yeah, I guess she's just gonna do her best to get that dumbass's attention. So now she is raging. So we're gonna go reckless. Fuck it. 25 and a 23. I think those will do it. So
Yep.
15 points of damage on the first one. And 7 points of damage on the second one.
22 altogether.
And normally she would yell at it, but she can't still.
She gurgles.
She's then going to go 5, 10, 15.
She sounds
20.
like a murloc.
Actually, she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. So she can encourage it to turn around and take a swipe at her. Which it does. And it misses. Ha! Cool. So she just like backs
Good
away as this thing like
fucking
whips around trying to claw at her. She definitely seems to have his attention. Rendell, that makes it your turn.
I will look down at Baranthazar and I will say, Upsy Daisy. And I will heal him for 9 damage. And I will take a swing at this troll in front of me with my mace.
Okay.
Where is my mace?
Oh,
I will miss.
Oh. Roll me a d100.
1 second.
You'd say no.
41. Oh, so
41.
close. So close. Almost 42.
You drop to last in the initiative order, but do not
Ha!
act again this turn.
That's fine, I'm already there.
Yeah. So nothing happens, I guess.
Yep.
You feel slightly shittier than you did before.
Good thing you healed before you hit.
I am just going to passive aggressively change your initiative to 1 lower.
-1.
Beautiful.
Now it's a 3, not a 4.
Now
But
it's a 3.
That is my
Ha!
turn.
Take that. Although the troll does, you could hear this deep kind of chuckle reverberate in his chest, as the wounds on him and his brother close, but unfortunately Biff's do not. And he immediately reels towards Domino, just with fury in his eyes. And he says, "See, that's why you're not supposed to use fire. That's cheating. I'm gonna squish you." And roll a crit. That's the third one. Crit. Oh my
Yep.
god. Yes. Oh, you're gonna take 12 points of piercing damage. But I'm assuming a 14 isn't gonna hit you.
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna take 12 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
As he like grabs you and bites you, and you can hear a muffled cry, "Fuck you!" You're in his mouth.
Have him in the eye. Opportunity of attack.
Okay. Beef is gonna go for Rendell because he was told to do that. It's a 25 and a 13 coming at you.
A 25 will hit.
Okay. He's gonna bite you. You're gonna take 10 points of piercing damage.
10. Alrighty.
And
Where is it?
Oh,
And
no.
Spirit Guardians. Oh, that's my third one of the night. Love it.
although, hey, before you drop it, it was at the start of their turn, and I forgot. So please roll that before you
Oh.
drop it.
I have already done that. It's another 12. Son of a gun.
Pew pew pew. Ooh, a 10, a 5, and a natural 20 for 19.
The 19 will succeed. So half damage.
Yeah. It was 12, yeah?
Yep.
I can do math.
That's what D&D Beyond is for.
I
If you hate the maths.
do hate the maths. I hate the maths. We
Hmm.
hate STEM. Right. So you feel as he bites into you, like he grabs your leg and just tears a chunk out of the front of your thigh, and as you grimace in pain, you can feel your magic kind of sputter and die as all of your beautiful sirens just kind of.
Oh.
As Puff takes a bite and a claw at Nyx because she has succeeded in getting his attention. She is going to take 5 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3 because she is raging. Weehaw. And that is their turn. That makes it Domino's turn.
And once again, Blamis Assis. I will do Searing Smite. All right, we hit once with a modified 19.
Are you rolling
And
with
we're
advantage?
with what?
You will have
Advantage.
advantage because you're flanking with me.
So
What does that give me?
You can roll your d20 a second time to see if you can
Take the higher
fish
of the
for a
two,
crit.
yeah.
I will roll 1d20. And that will be a modified 17, which is a hit. Oh my gosh, both my 12-sided dices were ones.
Oh
So
no!
we're looking at a whopping
Snake Oils.
a whopping 7 points of damage, with 4 of it or 5 of it being flame.
Fuck you, Biff. Listen, this is actually more valuable than you realize. So again, you turn back and you slash him across the leg, and he's like, "Oh, what did I say about fire? You're not supposed to. Listen to me. You're not supposed to use fire. That's cheating. You stop it. I will squish you, and I will eat your entrails, and I will enjoy it. Fucker." Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so, funny story. I forgot that Nyx reckless attacked, and I rolled that second attack for the troll with advantage and got the fourth crit of the evening for me. So she is going to take 19 points of slashing damage, reduced to 9.
Well, now I have to roll another natural 1 so I can balance that out.
Hurt a little. It hurt a little. Okay. That was Domino's turn. Now we're going to Branthasar's turn. Branthasar, you wake up
Hi.
prone in a pool of blood, but you're alive.
Yep. Can't use melee attacks, but
No, you can totally use melee attacks.
If you use half your movement to stand up, you can 1000% use melee attacks.
It's just your ranged attacks you can't. Well, you can use them, but you roll at disadvantage unless you pick a different target. Like,
yeah.
what's his name?
What,
The-
Biff?
I got you
Biff.
a target.
Oh yeah, I'll go for Biff, but I'm gonna use my cantrip Eldritch Blast again.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I suggest you stand up though, because everything
I'm
is
using half
disadvantage to your
my
turn.
movement to stand back
Yes.
up.
Okay. Good.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
Here we go.
Eldritch Blast. Pew.
11. And the second one, 15.
15 hits.
All right. 1d10. 3.
Okay. 2. Okay, so the first one just kind of careens over his head, and he turns. He's like, "I'm trying to have a convo," and you shoot him in the face.
Both of
Well
them just
struck for
full on
Balthazar.
Is that your turn?
It's gonna have to be.
Okay, Bavidius, that makes it your turn.
All right, Bovidius is getting real frustrated with how damn dodgy these trolls are being, but he's noticing that that Biff's wounds aren't healing, and he grins at Sir
That's because
Domino
you're
from
cheating.
he grins at Sir Domino from the space underneath Biff's arm, and says, "Let's finish him." And I'm gonna take 2 massive overhand swings with the greatsword. Which still have advantage, so that natural 1 is a 24.
So funny to see, though. I'm gonna take a mess. Oh shit! Roll it again.
Yep. I keep forgetting to actually switch beyond 22 the advantage setting. And an 18 on the second.
Both of those hit. Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking at 13 on the first and 14 on the second swing. So I'm just doing like big overhand strikes coming in an X pattern, basically just trying to separate the arms.
Okay. So you leave these really big wounds just kind of in his back where his shoulders connect with his torso. And you can you can see him turn around. He's like, oh, I'm trying to have a conversation with the fucker that keeps using fire and cheating. I would appreciate if you would maybe just give me a chance to fuck him up and wait your turn, and then I will fuck you up. So stop it.
Is it worth dying over a bridge,
Yes,
troll?
shut up. Just way past the conversation. I don't want to hear your stupid mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, so what I'm
Nasty
hearing
old
is that you
man.
really want us to talk about all the fire.
Blah. So, I want you to shut up so that I can squish you and enjoy my meal in silence. Please. Oh, shut up! Is that your turn, Matthias?
Well, it's ending with him telling himself to shut up at this point, so yeah. I think I've worked him into a tizzy.
Alright, cool. So, Nyx is going to flank with Bronzark now that he is back up. Da-da-da. And yet another crit. Oh my goodness. You should probably just turn roll 20 off and go lay down. Yeah,
Jesus
so
Christ.
Nyx cuts off one of Puff's fingers. So she is going to deal a grand total of 17 plus 10 is 27 points of damage. Oh, girl. Okay, that is her turn. Brendel, it makes it your turn.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I will cast Mass Healing Word.
Spicy.
And find the bloody thing. There it is. So everyone gets 7 hit points.
Alright.
Awesome.
That's exactly
and
how
then,
many I've lost this round.
And then on Biff, all this talk of tolls is I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on him.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Why will it not cast from there?
I'm sure you can be confident he's missing hit points at this point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there's another natural 1 on that one. But yep.
And that's another wisdom saving throw on his.
Yes, it is.
So wise. 6. So.
He takes 4 necrotic damage.
Only 4?
Only 4.
If only you could choose.
Yep. 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 That's my turn.
Also, the irony of the D8s rolling 4s and the D12,
Mm-hmm.
the D12s rolling a 3 and a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes it the troll's turn. So we're gonna do the thing. You guys might want to hit Beef a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, Beef and Buff both have some of their wounds close a little bit, and Biff is growing more and more frustrated. You keep using fire, and that is cheating. And I don't appreciate you cheating. I'm just trying to squish you. I don't know why that is not a good idea in your mind, but it's a good one in mine, so I'm going to squish you. Domino, that is a 20 to hit you. I'm pretty sure the 11 hits. Misses, sorry.
Yes, 20 definitely hits.
Okay, you're going to take 9 points of piercing damage as he bites you. And his brother Beef is going to continue going for a Rendell. It's 15 and an 18.
Shield.
I'll go fuck myself then. And do a 24 and a 21 to hit next. Cool. 18 total, which is
There
9.
it is.
Okay. That is their turn. Domino, that makes your turn. Oh, you can see that Biff is like kind of standing in front of you, and he's bleeding from multiple wounds. Kind of tottering a little bit from one side to another, looking a little drunk.
Quick question. Domino, your Searing Smite, didn't you say it does damage on the following turn as well?
Yeah, I added that to the last turn.
Oh, okay,
So
fuck
it
yeah.
will get 1d6 will get added to this. But I am
Hell
not
yeah.
going to cast Searing Smite, but I'm going to take 2 swings with the
With
Sword
advantage.
of Justice.
With advantage.
Still only 1 hit.
Damn.
And we are looking at 8, 12 hit points total, 4 of that being flame damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yes!
What?
You
How would you like to kill him?
How would I like to kill him?
describe
Flame
it.
Biff.
I would like the flame to go right through his throat and shoot out the back of his head like a bottle rocket.
Yes!
So you feel the radiant fire go up your blade, and as he lunges forwards, his mouth opening to try and bite you one last time, you thrust your blade upwards, catching him at the bottom of his chin, going up directly through the back of his head, and you can hear his voice gurgle and then die in his throat as you silence him forever. Before there's this just spout of blood that immediately coagulates because it is still on fire, that kind of rains down over Bavidius and just kind of bounces off of you because none of it is wet anymore. Before you pull your blade free, and the troll just kind of falls to his knees, his eyes rolling back up into his head, before he just collapses backwards onto the ground in what would be a puddle of blood, but you coagulated you burnt it. So, there's no blood. But you closed his sassy mouth forever. And immediately the 2 brothers just kind of stop and look at each other, and you can see their eyes just go wide in panic.
Panic.
Barenthazar, that makes it your turn.
Yes, it does. I'm going to draw my Morning Star out.
Mhm.
And I am going to now is he flanked between between myself and Nyx?
Indeed, he is.
I will take a swing at him. I think I get 2 actually. Hold on. Because I'm a fighter as well.
I don't think you multi-class though, so you're not at level 5 for the fighter, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so just 1. That's fine. The 12
Well, does not hit.
plus 4. So 16.
16 does though. Yep.
Yep. And now it is 1d8 plus 4. 7.
Okay. You give Buff a pretty good whack, and I just forgot. We're fine. That's all good. We're good. Everything's fine. Is that your turn?
Oh, it's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Phidias.
I will sling my great sword back back into its scabbard on my back, and spend my entire turn pulling out torch and tinderbox and lighting it. After hearing Biff scream about how much he didn't like all that fire.
Okay. That makes it Nyx's turn. She's going to hit the one in front of her because, convenience. I just crit again.
Yes.
I just crit again. It becomes less fun the more you do it.
I strongly disagree.
Wow. So she just cuts off the pinky on his other hand because she fucking can. And she's going to deal a grand total of 12 plus 16 is 38.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
No, 28.
28.
28.
That
See?
makes
I
a
can
lot
math.
more sense. I was like, that
We're so
sounds
good at math.
high, but
It
is
sounds,
it?
yeah. No, okay.
Is it really that? It's not that good.
I'm not drunk, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Math. That minus
God
28.
PM.
I'm so good at math, guys. Don't ever question the math. It's fine. She cuts off the pinky on Buff's other hand, because fuck him, that's why. Rendell, that makes your turn.
Hmm. What can I do here? That will be fun. Don't want everything I have is going to hit somebody else that I don't want it to hit.
That sounds like fun. You should do it.
No, I think I'm going to pass on that one. So I will toll the dead on the one that's on beef
Okay?
in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a much better roll this time.
Very spicy.
Oh. 12.
What was that?
Oh.
Oh?
Wisdom save against you.
Oh, yes, wisdom save, yeah. DC 14.
Cool. That didn't hurt at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Suddenly he
You
drops to the
immediately see him
ground.
once in pain as his hands go to either side of his head. And you can see blood just start to come out of both of his ears. And just a little bit out of his nose.
Red rum, red rum.
Is that your turn?
No, that's not my turn. I will also
Okay.
cast spiritual weapon that will appear behind his head and try to give him a whack.
Told the dead a cantrip.
Toll the dead is a cantrip, yes.
Okay. Yes.
So 18 to hit,
Yep, that'll hit.
7 force damage
Okay.
to the back of his noggin.
Just whack him across the back of the skull.
Yep.
Okay. Now is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Cool. So you can see the wounds on them close a little bit.
Son of a...
Before they look at each other and then look at the rest of you, and then they both disengage and begin to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. That is their turn. Domino, that makes your turn.
Oh boy. Would I
You
be
can hear
able
them,
to?
you can hear them running, and both of them are just kind of making a kind of noise.
Would I be able to jump on my horse?
Your horse is attached to the cart, unfortunately. You only have 2 left.
Oh, that's right. And then I could move what, 30 feet?
You can dash 60, but then you won't be able to attack.
All right,
And
I'll
it
dash
just
6.
gave them-
Yeah, it's a tough call because trolls eat humans and other friendly creatures. Not sure.
I know. I got a piece of me missing.
Well, I will dash to 60 feet and at least get to that point.
Yeah, you can definitely catch up with them.
Damn it, OJ.
Okay.
You can actually get like here and try to head off Buff. All right. So you just immediately. Oh no, you fucking don't. Just after them. Okay. Is that your turn?
Well, can I do a bonus action and tell them to stop?
You can certainly try, but they don't seem to speak your language.
Well, I'll put my hands up and be like, stop.
Have you ever seen
Austin
when they
Powers.
run when they run with the bulls?
Oh God. Oh
Somebody
God.
just stands there and is like, stop, and the bulls don't give a shit and just kind of go through. I have a feeling that's what's about to happen. Okay, Baranthazar, that makes it your turn.
I'm gonna look at Povidius. Did he really just run after them?
He did.
Should we help him?
We certainly should not leave him.
All right. So I'm still at half movement, right?
No,
No,
you
that
stood
was
up.
only when you stood up.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and dash up to him. My normal is 30 feet.
I mean, you can get up to beef with
Yeah,
your
I'll get
regular
up to
movement,
beef
and then you can
there.
still attack.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll use my breath weapon.
Okay. That is a Dex save.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me double check that. Oh. Wrong. It was in actions. Yeah, D, you got to beat a 12.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, you beat it. He takes half damage.
Okay.
So 2d6 and then half it. Oh, 9.
5.
5. Yeah.
Okay. You breathe a layer of ice on him, and they don't seem particularly concerned about trying to eat you anymore. They just really want to run away.
Okay, well, before I end my turn, I have a question. I have comprehend languages, but it would be an action, so like I can't use it this time. But
Okay, so that allows you to understand. I don't think
okay, it
that
doesn't
lets you
allow me to
speak.
speak to them, right?
Because tongues lets you speak and understand, and comprehend
Okay, all
languages
right.
only allows you to understand.
I was a little. I wasn't sure of that one. I know what I'm taking next time. I know one of the spells I'm taking next time.
Had you cast comprehend languages, you could have understood the brothers as they were talking to each other, because they were 1000% talking about eating you, well
Yeah.
into the conversation.
Oh, I gathered that.
Yeah, they weren't talking about sandwiches, bro. All right, is that your turn?
The beef jank sandwiches there. A couple burgers.
And have some rare
Yeah,
beef.
that's it. Yeah, I'm done.
I'm becoming more and more in the mood for lizard.
I will fight you, boy.
Yes, it will be like the sparring matches of old.
Oh, it's tartar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
we're gonna have some tartar. That's what they're doing. Beef tartar. All right, Bavidius, that makes it your turn.
I'm gonna just follow Sir Domino's example, and with my now lit torch, run up and brandish it at the trolls.
Okay.
I can't attack because dash, but
You get up and
oh
wave your.
wait, hang the fuck on. Yes, I can, cause I just dashed. Where is the ability?
Goring Rush.
There it is. 1 melee attack with my horns as a bonus action. So horns.
Is that after you've made other attacks, or that's just?
No, it is immediately after you use the dash action on your turn and move at least 20 feet. You can make 1 melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. So that is a
Why would you
14 to
dash
hit.
and move less than 20 feet? That's dumb. 14 misses, unfortunately.
Damn, Daniel. Well, okay. So I'm just waving the torch around like, "Arr, arr." And that's my turn.
Welcome to Melody of the Maelstrom, where the bulls chase you.
I did not know we were in España.
Okay, so she's gonna flank that one, because that seems like a great idea. Do. Oh! And then roll a little bit poopy, but still a 25 for 12 points of damage to that one. Okay. Randall.
Well, I'll see everyone run at them, and what was once 2 clear targets for me are now no longer clear. So I will cancel what I was gonna do, and I will toll the dead on beef again.
In my defense, they were
Yep.
running away.
Yeah, no,
In my
no.
defense.
It's not you. I'm cross with at the moment.
It's out. That's another 0.
Right, this is
Yay.
not just,
There's a whole lot of empty space over here that you could set her a spell on.
Yes, but there was a whole lot of empty space right here
Yeah,
where I could have
yeah.
sent her to spell on.
I know.
But 8 necrotic damage to beef.
Okay. Fuck you, beef.
Fuck you,
Alright.
beef. And my spiritual weapon can't get there, but it will move 20 feet, so it's almost in range.
I'm
Because
just
it
gonna
is
use.
slow. Just use fidget.
Just gonna use Stew. He's fine.
Do that works too.
Stew.
Oh, that's
Alright,
who that is.
Stew. Who has been sitting in the cart just watching all of this happening?
That's my turn.
Bovidius will just mutter to himself in Minotaur. Yes, druidic power. My ass.
Well, maybe if somebody had provided me his character sheet, he would have.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I forgot I had to do that for you, because I already gave you the one on D&D Beyond.
Okay, that makes it. Oh, that makes it the troll's turn. Cool. Well, it appears that you guys aren't about to let them run away.
Nope.
So, Bavidius, that is a 26 and a 19 coming at you.
Those hit?
Okay, you're going to take 10 points of piercing damage and 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As it bites and claws at you with pretty reckless abandon at this point. It just wants you to get the fuck away from it.
Is it Boff or is it Blink-182?
And then the other one is gonna hit the bitch that cut off his fingers, probably. First one misses, but the second one hits. She's gonna take 13 points of slashing damage, reduced to 7. Here we go. I can do math sometimes. Cool. All right, that makes their turn. Domino, that makes your turn.
So as my first action, I'm going to do Ferrum Equitum, and I'm going to cast Blade Ward and get in a defensive position with my sword. And then And my other action, I'm gonna yell, Rendell, can you speak in tongues?
What?
Can you speak in tongues? Can you communicate with the trolls?
No, I don't. No. I speak common and I speak dwarven.
I thought there might be a spell from your divine power.
Not that I have prepared.
What about the druid? Can you speak to the trolls?
He
No.
cannot.
I can speak to potatoes though.
All right. Well, an elven.
To tell you
I'm
the truth,
going-
actually, it's the same level of conversation. To be brutally honest, yeah.
An elven, I'm going to say, we will spare your lives. We just need you to secure the bridge for our crossing. And hope maybe they understand elven.
Buff just kind of looks at you like,
But
I'll point at the bridge.
he
Secure the bridge for the wagon. We tried. We tried. That'll be my turn.
Right. Whose turn does that make it? Brentazar.
I'm going to. How far away is he from me?
Which one?
Beef.
Eve is right in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna swing my Morning Star at him.
Okay.
Mm. 16
That'll
plus
hit,
4. A dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Yep. D8 plus 4. 12.
Okay. 12 points of knocked you up with my Morning Star damage.
Bludgeoning? Or is it piercing because it's a Morning Star? Would help if I was on the right.
Not sure.
Hold on, now I'm on the right.
I don't know. Either way, it's 12 points of damage. Is that your turn?
it is piercing.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Yeah, it's piercing. Is my turn.
Okay. Vividius, that makes it your turn.
All right. So, using my torch as an improvised weapon, would I be able to essentially use like club stats with the torch, or like hand axe stats, or something like that?
No, it's an improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was just looking it up to verify because often an improvised weapon is similar to an actual weapon and can be treated as such.
Improvised weapons are improvised weapons.
Okay,
Unless you have
so just
proficiency with an improvised weapon, it's just
which
a
I do
D4.
not. So just a straight D4. But to hit though, it would still be well, I guess just
Basically,
strength
just a
then.
strength check. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Oh, and I am going to move into flanking. So the advantage roll. So 17 on the first swing.
Okay.
And 18 on the second swing.
Yeah, both of those hit.
All right, and so it's just a straight D4, no modifier?
But I will make it fire damage because I'm a nice person.
Yes. And that is the reason I am specifically using the torch. I'm literally just like jamming the lit end into its back.
Oh, I know.
So D4 Shazam, that's a 3. That's another 3. 6 fire damage to the troll.
Woohoo!
Oh, what was that sound?
Mm.
Ooh. The party has received a boon.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Whatever should we ask for?
Because of what time it is, I will give one of you an insta-kill. How about that? That seems like a really generous offer on my
Yeah.
part.
Well,
Trolls understand common.
the one that I just hit with the torch, he was the one that's taken the most damage of the two, right?
Yes.
So can my torch just kind of like into the back of his neck and just burn through his skull with that boon?
As long as everybody
Catch
else
his-
agrees with that.
Every cool with
catch
that?
I'm
his
down.
hair,
That's
But
what
catch
my
his hair
soul.
on fire.
Listen, if you want to be dumb and insta-kill the one with lower health, sure, I'll take that. He is dead.
She makes a valid point.
I mean,
Well,
I,
too
I
late
I was
now.
I was throwing it out for people.
Yep.
We can surround that
He
one.
said no.
We
Yes.
can now flank the other one.
Yes, surround him. That's
So yeah,
great.
you. Never mind. Okay. Is that your turn?
That was 2 attacks. I moved 10 feet to get into position there. 5, 10, 15, 20. I will get into position with this guy as well. Shazam! Brandishing the
Okay.
torch.
Do. That makes it Nix's turn. Who's suddenly rolling like poop on a stick. Oops. Okay, that is her turn. Rendell, that makes your turn.
Okay. This time I will cast Sacred Flame instead of Toll the Dead. And probably roll really crappy. Middle of the pack. So it's a dexterity save.
5.
And he takes 8 radiant damage.
It was so good on all of these saves.
And then my spiritual
Nailed
weapon
it.
will move in and
Yeah.
try to hit him as well.
Okay.
If I can find my button. Where did I put my button? Where's the button? 22 to hit
I think that'll hit. Yep.
for 11 force damage.
Nice.
Nice.
That
Clubs the crap out of him.
is my turn.
You see some broken teeth on the ground. Okay, that makes it his turn. He does the thing. Some of his wounds goes up. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Stu.
No, I mean, his kid just burned his brother to death, so we're gonna fucking take that one last chance for that beef tartare. And miss horrendously. Cool, sounds great.
Nice.
Alright, Domino, that makes your turn.
Okay, so then I will close the gap and take a swing.
Okay.
There's a modified 17. And 9 hit points of damage.
Okay.
Am I able to get 2 attacks or 1 attack?
Yeah, you're able to have 2.
Second attack is a miss. But we're flanking.
Yeah, so you roll
No,
with advantage.
No, he is not flanking. No,
Oh,
he's not
okay.
flanking with anyone. You have to be directly
That's-
opposite in order to get flanking.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Parenthesar, that makes it your turn. This ogre's not this scroll is not looking great. Not having a good day.
How far is he from me?
5 feet. You haven't moved.
5 feet. Okay, I thought they were like 30 feet apart because he had to use his. I thought they were farther apart, but yeah, I'm gonna use my Eldritch Blast.
At disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll at disadvantage. Really wish I hadn't taken that. So 12, is the first one.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
I think that'll hit,
What?
though. What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
but don't I have to roll the disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you do. Ah.
Let's roll another one.
14 still fucking hits.
What still fucking hits?
14 still hits, does it not?
No, it doesn't.
Damn it! I thought 14. I thought it hit. Sorry.
No. Why
You said it
didn't
with
you
such-
use the Morning Star?
He said it with such confidence. 14 still
14
hits.
hits. No, it doesn't. All right.
Why disadvantage?
Because I'm
he's
5
using a
feet
ranged
from him
attack
and not
in
30.
melee.
Okay.
It's like if the point blank rules don't apply in D&D apparently. So
There is a feat for being able to do point blank attacks.
Vidius, that makes it your turn.
Is there room in this for me to get around to this square next to Nyx so I can continue flanking with
Unfortunately,
Sardomino?
no.
I'm just afraid of that.
There's a rock there.
Yes. Well, that's fine. We're just going to Fighting Spirit and get advantage that way. Because we get 3 charges of those every day. Torching it again. Swinging it. That's a 9. Bloody hell. Swinging it again. That's a 16 to hit with the torch.
That will hit.
Excellent. And a 4 on the dice.
I'm just imagining like putting out a cigarette on his ass, you know?
Yes. Yes. No. I'm going to take the tip and like an artist with a brush, just gently caress a big.
Just
draw a B.
a dick
I'm
on
drawing.
his ass.
No, I'm drawing a B on his back.
A dick butt on his
For Biff, Boff, Beef, and Bovidius.
I think you want to be related to that.
Well, soon
You
I
know,
won't be
Kay, I
related
guess.
to any living trolls.
Alright. Rundle, that makes it your turn.
Alright, I'll Toll the Dead. Oh, I can't. Why won't that button work? DC of 14.
How would you like to do this?
Yes!
Like no one else is going to hear it, but he's going to hear like a bell in his head, and then like guy from the movie Scanners. You're just going to see his head shake and then explode.
Oh, yes.
I don't think that warrants any further description. Does anyone else?
No.
You are all in the splash zone.
Yep.
Meh.
So
Not
there's
like both Venus, Nyx,
there's
and
a
I haven't
second
even
where you
covered in
see his
blood
head
that one we
vibrating, and then
already
there's a flash of red, and all of you are like have to blink for a second before you look, and all of you are covered with just the sheen of blood, and viscera, and brain matter, and pieces of skull, and his head is no longer there. It is all over all of you. And with the end of that combat, that actually brings us to the end of this session. So we will pick up precisely from here in 2 weeks. So, because looting corpses takes a while, so we're just gonna... Anyways, so thank all of you for joining us this evening for episode 21 of Melody of the Maelstrom. Thank you to our sponsors, D&D Beyond and Effects May Vary. Make sure you check out our Patreon. And before I forget, Mama Bear, we love you. We appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Merch. We have merch. Yeah, you should buy the merch. Cool merch. Awesome merch. And make sure you check out the other shows. I 1000% did not forget the name of the game on Tuesday. Operation
Aegis.
Operation Aegis, which is a Lancer campaign. However the heck you pronounce that. Aegis. And I'm going to pronounce everything wrong. Speaking of which, False Skull and Knights is also coming back next Wednesday.
She proceeds to pronounce it so well.
fuck it up most of the time, but apparently when I make a joke about it, I say it perfectly.
Otter says it
so
should
they're
be
coming back.
Operation Haggis.
Operation Haggis.
Operation Haggis, yes. That's what we're going with now.
Operation Haggis. You won't be able
If
to
you need
stomach
to
it.
speak in Scottish accents, I will enforce this.
All right.
So, yeah, for Skull and Knights, not us, them.
great.
Oh,
No,
we
I
can
can't do
do
Scottish
that.
accent. Stop.
Okay.
Okay, so Full Skull and Knights is coming back next week. So be sure to pay them a visit and use all of your pretty little points to make their lives miserable, because we sure as heck will. We're looking forward to it. We're going to enjoy it immensely. Right, boys?
Right?
Woo!
Right.
Yes.
Enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed your time off, guys, because we've had plenty of time to accumulate a whole bunch of points, and it's going to be amazing. So, does anybody have any show dates or anything coming up? Or we kind of just wrap this up? Anyone? Bueller?
Well, FX May Vary will be playing in Newmarket on February 24th, which is almost exactly a month, 20 days away. That's not a month. That's a lot less than a month.
That's
It's
not
very
west.
close. Yes, it is decidedly east of west.
Not
February 24th
If
in
we-
Newmarket, Ontario, at the 10 Gallon Bar and Grill. Effects May Vary, along with a bunch of other bands in the scene, including wow, I should have pulled up
After
the
the
full lineup.
horizon,
After
Thank
the
you, Rob.
Horizon,
After
Cadillac
the Horizon,
Blood,
Cadillac Blood,
Infernatus.
and
Godhead,
Godhead. That's the one.
Cadillac Blood.
So, a lot of great bands. 10 Gallon Bar and Grill on February 24th.
Okay. And with that, we thank all of you for tuning in. If you guys made it all the way to the end, you guys are some of the real ones. Make sure you share and like and subscribe and hit all those pretty clicky-clacky buttons because they look like fun. And we will see all of you in 2 weeks. Have a good evening.